Tomorrow, Congress holds its most important crypto hearing of the year, and almost nobody is talking about it. While everyone's watching Bitcoin's price, Washington is quietly deciding whether $12 billion in tokenized assets get a legal framework or get shut out of the U.S. entirely. Two things are converging in Washington this week. First, the House Financial Services Committee is holding a dedicated tokenization hearing today. This isn't another crypto money laundering circus. This is about real-world assets on blockchains, bonds, real estate, commodities. The RWA market just crossed $12 billion, and Congress wants to know how to regulate it. Second, the Clarity Act is finally moving again. Last Friday, Senators Tillis and also Brooks reached a deal on stablecoin yield, the issue that's been blocking this bill since January. Here's why you should care, even if you don't own a single token. The Clarity Act doesn't just regulate stablecoins. It defines how digital assets interact with the entire U.S. financial system. Stablecoin yield, the ability for stablecoin issuers to pass interest back to holders, is potentially the biggest disruption to savings accounts since money market funds in the 1970s. And the tokenization hearing, that's about whether the U.S. becomes the hub for putting real-world assets on-chain, or whether that business goes to Singapore, Dubai, and the EU, which already have frameworks in place. The RWA market is $12 billion today. BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, and JPMorgan are already in. The question isn't whether tokenization happens. It's whether it happens under U.S. rules or foreign ones. It's not a done deal. The stablecoin yield compromise is 99% resolved, but community bank bundling, whether small banks can pool reserves to compete with Tether and Circle, is still politically messy. And the Clarity Act has 18 working weeks left in this congressional session. If it doesn't pass by August, the whole thing resets. Watch three things. 1, the tone of today's tokenization hearing. 2, whether the Clarity Act gets a Senate banking markup date. 3, the stablecoin yield text, which should drop publicly within days. If all three break positive, this could be the most important regulatory week for crypto since the CBDC commodity ruling 8 days ago. That's the play. The real moves in crypto aren't happening on the charts right now. They're happening in committee rooms. Subscribe to AIA Uncut so you don't miss what comes out.